The Start Something New event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the boys at Acre have excellent rebates and incentives on every new vehicle on the lot, with a great in-stock inventory ready for delivery. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood for a great deal during the Start Something New event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
Sports are...
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has some great savings on tires. Right now through the end of February, you can get up to $180 back in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And as part of the Goodyear Service Network, your repairs are covered wherever you travel. And farmers, the Goodyear service trucks come to you when tire problems arise on the farm. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg, phone 812-663-7551.
2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Buy Right Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Buy Right Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
And we are live from Southwestern Shelbyville High School down in Shelbyville, Indiana. It is girls sectional time here at Southwestern. It's the first round of the girls sectional Wednesday night action as the Knightstown Lady Panthers take on your South Decatur Lady Cougars. Hello everyone, I am Seth Gold alongside Randy Shetmer here with you. And Randy, it's good to see you again.
Exactly, it's been a while, Seth.
It's been quite some time.
I think the
last game we'd done together was football.
Many years ago.
Cambridge City.
Yeah, exactly. That's been, 4 or 5 years ago at least. So that's good to have you tonight, Seth.
It's good to see you, and we are here at sectional time. This year happens to be the 50th annual Girls State Tournament.
It's crazy, isn't it?
For girls
years.
basketball. Then talk about a great achievement for not just South Decatur girls and Knightstown girls, but for all girls basketball sports and girls sports in general for the Indiana High School Athletic Association tonight. So we are going to get things going here and talk a little bit about both teams before the game gets going. We got about 8.5 minutes to go before the game is underway. They'll do national anthem, starting lineups, and all that fun stuff. So South Decatur comes in with a record of 12 wins and 11 losses on the season. Kristen Hicks is the third-year head coach for your Lady Cougars. She has a career record of 35 wins and 37 losses, looking for career win number 36 tonight. The Lady Panthers for Knightstown, they're coached by Dusty McGee. She's also in her third year, and she has a record of 23 wins and 44 losses in her career. However, Knightstown is 11-10 on the year.
Yeah, so it's pretty evenly matched as far as records are concerned. That coach of theirs, I remember her. She's a good basketball player back in the day.
Oh, yeah?
Yep, so... And unfortunately, we're going straight shot. It's audio only, by the way.
If you're wondering if you're listening to us on WTRE Radio on YouTube, or if you're listening to us on WTRE Radio AM 1330 FM 104.3, if you're listening to us on YouTube tonight and you're wondering why the screen is black, the Indiana High School Athletic Association does not allow games to be videotaped broadcast unless it's for certain schools that have the license to broadcast the games.
Exactly, you got to have the license.
So, unfortunately, WTRE does not have that license, so therefore we're not able to give you the video of the game tonight. However, we are in a
tough spot.
Precarious spot, to say the least.
Last time I did the boys a couple years ago here, and I was actually over there, but they put us up here on the stage, and I don't like it because it's hard to see on the other end of the court. But we'll do the best we can.
So
always said.
You're right on that. So both teams are actually averaging scoring-wise evenly for the most part. South averages about 42.5 points a game on offense, and on defense they give up about 37, almost 38 points a game. Knightstown's about the same. They're about 45 on offense and about 43 on defense. The last games that both of these teams played, Knightstown lost to Union County 40-31 last week. And your Lady Cougars lost to the Lady Bulldogs of Batesville by a final of 63-32. South has an 8-5 record against Knightstown in the last 20 years. But believe it or not, Randy, this is the first time.
I was going to say, we haven't played in a while.
This is the first time in tournament play that South and Knightstown will play against each other.
Exactly, because they're different sectional. They've always been in a different sectional. So
and then for up until this year, they've always been in the upper class too. They've always been 2A.
Exactly. Yeah, it's changed so much, this sectionals and teams from 4A to 3A. And 4A goes up to 5A, and it's like, it's a mess.
And when you talk about that with the success factor, I mean, you look at Jennings County, they were a 4A school last year. They've dropped down to 3A, and they're in Greensburg sectional. So it's kind of crazy to see how things, are the way the new classifications are.
Yeah.
So the last time Knightstown and South Decatur played against each other, it's been a little over a year. Last time was December the 11th of 2023. And South Decatur defeated Knightstown 32-29. So
gotcha.
And John Harrell has South winning 46-38 tonight.
Okay, 8
So,
point.
8 point.
Yeah, I got a
average.
good feeling about South Decatur tonight.
Let's talk about some stats for both teams. We'll start with the Lady Cougars. Your leading score, field goal percentage, and rebounds per game all go to Michaela Summers. She averages 12.4 points a game. She's shooting 50% from the field this year, and she averages almost 10 rebounds a game. So she has done her work this year as being one of the team leaders for Lady Cougars.
Oh, yeah, we knew coming in she'd be the go-to girl, and she's produced really well this year for South Decatur. I've only done a couple of their games, so hadn't really got to see them much, but the games I did, Michaela has really done a good job, and McLean's really stepped up. Paige, starting shooting the ball more, and I guess against Trinity Lutheran, she had a really good game.
Right.
And I actually ran into her Monday night North game. Her cousin plays for North, and I told her, keep shooting the ball. If you miss one or two, keep shooting. That's what you got to do.
Yeah, and especially this time of the year, and I've said it for a long time, you cannot be afraid to shoot the ball no matter where you're at.
No.
Because if you're afraid to shoot the ball, 9 times out of 10, it's going to come back and bite you.
Yep, you got to have confidence. Every shot's going to go in.
Going on the flip side for Knightstown, they've got 2 leading scores. They both average the same amount of points per game. Lily Drew and Anna Roberson are tied at 13.3 points per game. Roberson is also shooting 50% from the field for the Lady Panthers, and Roberson also leads the team in rebounds with an average of 8.2 rebounds per game.
Gotcha. If you can get her in foul trouble, I think you've got a good shot. They've only dressed 8 girls on the sectional roster, so they're not very deep. You know, they get in foul trouble.
Yeah.
Only 8 girls, but Roberson's must be her brothers played for the boys team in Knightstown. I've done a couple of their games last few years, and that name's been around forever. It seems like he was a really good basketball player. I'm sure he graduated by now.
Let's go over our sponsors here real quick. We'll start with our platinum and trio sponsors and all of that, and then we've also got added sectional sponsors for the state tournament this year. Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, Acre Automotive, Decatur County Recycling, and Buy Right Auto. Those are your platinum sponsors. Trio sponsors for this game tonight brought to you by Walters Tire, Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, and Hamilton Tebby Law Offices. And school sponsors are sponsored by H&R Block. South Decatur's 3-point sponsor is Globe Asphalt. Free throw is also sponsored by Buy Right Auto. And our first quarter will be sponsored by Malone Staffing. It's Malone Staffing Solutions. First in the job search, that is the goal. And also our add-on sponsors for this week's sectional tournament games: Sardinia Machine, Helms Auto, Bass and Gasper Funeral Home in Westport, Springmeyer Insurance, Fry's A&W, Cobia Solar, and Scheidler Brothers Paint and Decorating. We want to thank all of our sponsors, because if without them,
we wouldn't be doing these games.
We wouldn't be
for you
doing
guys.
this at all.
Yep.
We've got about 2 minutes to go before they start the national anthem and lineups. As we see on the court, as we're going to be looking basically north to south
North
here.
to south, yeah.
Knightstown is in their black uniforms with red and silver trim. Your Lady Cougars are in their home whites with the maroon trim.
Good thing I can see their numbers really well.
Yeah.
There was a couple. Franklin came to Greensburg, and you couldn't see their numbers in Zionsville when I was up in Plainfield tournament. You could not see their numbers at all. We was way up in the rafters too, and that's a huge gym. We had problems with that, but tonight should be good. We're just not used to going end to end there.
Yeah,
we're on
as I would say, we're looking at the view of the what they call the 2K cam on the 2K
exactly.
games.
Exactly right.
So we're about a little over a minute before we do the national anthem. What we're going to do, we're going to take a couple of quick commercial breaks, let them get the national anthem. We'll come back and we'll give you the starting lineups while they announce the starting lineups, and we'll go from there. So we'll take a quick break here on WTRE Radio on YouTube and also AM 1330, FM 104.3, Tree Country WTRE. We will be right back after this timeout.
The Start Something New event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the boys at Acre have excellent rebates and incentives on every new vehicle on the lot, with a great in-stock inventory ready for delivery. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood for a great deal during the Start Something New event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Savings on tires. Right now through the end of February, you can get up to $180 back in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And as part of the Goodyear Service Network, your repairs are covered wherever you travel. And farmers, the Goodyear service trucks come to you when tire problems arise on the farm. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg, phone 812-663-7551.
And we're back here at Southwestern Consolidated Junior Senior High School here in Shelbyville for sectional action. They're announcing the starting lineups right now. Randy, what is our starting lineups for
the Knightstown Panthers? It's number 1 Trigg, number 5 Lacey, number 11 Drew, number 12 Thomas, and number 23 Robertson. And for the Cougars, number 2 Puckett, number 20 Taylor Summers, number 30 McQueen, 32 Martin, 34 Michaela Summers. So that's your starting 5 for each team here. Win or go home from here on out, Seth.
You're right on that. The records go to 0-0.
Exactly.
Tonight, these regular season records at this point, they don't matter.
No, they do not.
And I'll tell you what, from sitting where we are at, South has actually brought a crowd tonight.
Yes, they did. Glad for them. They do have a really good following. Knightstown, not very many on that side.
I think out of the 4 teams, I think Knightstown actually has the furthest travel distance of the 4 teams played tonight. They're announcing South's lineups right now. Michaela Puckett, Paige McQueen, and Delilah Martin, the 3 guards. And the 2 forwards, Michaela and Taylor, the sisters, the Summer sisters. For the Lady Cougars, of course, Kristen Hicks, the head coach for the Lady Cougars, looking for their 3rd straight sectional semifinal appearance. As forgot to mention before the pregame, they will play the winner of the second game that happens later on tonight between Southwestern Shelbyville and Waldron.
Yes.
That game will be Friday night. If South wins, that'll be Friday night at around 7:30.
The second game, okay.
It'll be the second game.
Gotcha.
It'll be North Decatur and Morristown in the first game on Friday night.
That'll be a tough one.
Morristown,
good.
Morristown, if those of you wondering that didn't see the final score from that game, Morristown defeated Tri 57-53 last night in the second game. So here we go underway.
First quarter sponsor
First
one more time.
quarter is Malone Staffing.
All right, it'll be...
Looks like it's going to be Summers.
Drew and Summers.
Yep.
And the Cougars are in their home white uniforms, so we're about underway here at Southwestern High School. Tip controlled by the Cougars. Taylor Summers has it up top. She'll dribble to the left side, hands off to Puckett. Behind the volleyball line, Puckett dribbles well to the middle, now to the right side. Almost travel, gets away underneath to Michaela Summer, puts it up and scores!
There we go.
Cougars take an early 2-0 lead, 7:40 opening quarter. Nice soft rims there, hung on the rim and came in. Lacey in the backcourt for Knightstown. Gets it stolen away by McQueen. McQueen pulls up from 14 feet, will not fall. Rebound is to Drew for Knightstown. Still 2-0. Cougars up, 7:25 opening quarter. On the drive is Robertson, left side. Throws it off balance shot up, no good. McQueen with the rebound. She's on the run for the Cougars. Brings it across the timeline. Now she'll slow it up behind the volleyball line. Dribbles to the left. Gets over to Puckett, left wing behind the arc. Puckett gets into Taylor Summers, left elbow. Turns, gets knocked away, and it is... Ooh, that's a travel. They're going to call jump ball, but I thought that was traveling it on Knightstown.
From here, we couldn't really see what was going on.
I think she rolled over, but probably should have been a turnover. But either way, Knightstown will have the ball. Still 2-0. We played almost a minute here. South Decatur over Knightstown. Drew will trigger it in to Lacey.
I have to say, Randy, some of these girls' games that I've done over the last few years, they've actually gone a lot quicker than what most people think.
Yes, they do. Underneath, knocked away by Puckett. It'll stay Panther basketball.
Good eye on the basketball there for Puckett.
Well, triggering in will be Lacey underneath her basket for Knightstown here. Still 2-0. South Decatur leads. Lacey's looking to get it in. Will get it underneath to Robertson. Puts it up and scores, and we're tied up at 2. Puckett will inbounds in the backcourt. Pressure by the Knightstown. McQueen has it. Finds Taylor Summers. Taylor with it. Looking to bring it across the timeline. She does. Right side with it. Trig all over her. Taylor Summers. Still with the drive, kicks it out, left side. McQueen drives down the lane, throws it up and scores.
There you go.
Cougars retake the lead, 4-2, 6:25 opening quarter here.
That was a good drive for McQueen.
It sure was. Robertson has it. She's trapped.
Oh,
she's out of bounds. So turnover, Panthers. It goes back to the Cougars. And Puckett will trigger it in for the Cougars on the sideline there.
Knightstown's head coach is actually a man, so we do apologize for calling him a woman. So
there was a woman. Okay.
There's a woman down there, but Dusty is actually a man.
McQueen had. I thought that's Dusty. He was a good football player for Knightstown. Gets up to Puckett up top, drills to the right side, kicks it out to Martin. Martin with the dribble. Dribbles to the left, kicks it over to McQueen, drives baseline, puts it up, and it's partially blocked, and they come up with it. They throw out to Robertson. She gets knocked away, and
Robertson
Martin has it.
She got away with a forearm.
McQueen will let it go out of bounds. It'll stay Cougar basketball. 5:53 opening quarters. South Decatur 4, Knightstown 2 here. Opening night for both of these teams. We had a game last night. North Decatur defeated Edinburgh. That was the only game last night, right?
Yeah.
McQueen gets it in to Puckett. And over and back.
They're going to call a backcourt violation on that.
I don't think she had control of it.
I don't think she did either. But
that's what Coach Hicks was wondering, because they got tipped, so that shouldn't have been full control. Either way, it's their ball. We have no control over that.
Yeah, you can't. In 9 times out of 10, Randy, you can't necessarily see, if it's fully controlled or not.
Yep.
Sometimes they'll call it, sometimes they won't. It just depends on who the officials
Lacey
are.
drives right side, keeps the dribble going, falls down, but gets fouled by Puckett. I believe is going to get called for the foul.
Puckett's going to get called for her first.
Team first. Yeah. And to the lineup, Cole, number 10 for Knightstown. Still 4-2. Cougars up 5:41. First quarter here. Inbounding will be Drew underneath their basket for Knightstown. Drew will get it up top to Robertson. Right side with it. Robertson hands off to Drew. Drew dribbles to the top. Dribbles to the left side now. Can't get a shot off. Good defense by the Cougars. It's back to Robertson behind the volleyball line. Dribbles up top. She's cut off. She gets over to Cole. Cole, you just checked in. Picked up by and Michaela Summers with the steal, but having a jump ball. Either way, it's going to be Cougar basketball. The turnover for the Panthers.
Good defense there by Michaela.
5:21 opening quarters, 4-2. South Decatur over Knightstown.
If South can get their offense going and keep their defense like they just did there.
Yeah, they got a legit shot.
They got a good shot tonight.
Puckett will trigger it in for the Cougars. We'll get it to Taylor Summers, left side. Back to Puckett, drives, left side. Loses the basketball, but it goes off of Knightstown. Oh, it's saved there.
Oh, wow.
By Martin. It looked like it was going out. Michaela has it. Puts it up. 8-footer, left side, will not fall. And a rebound by Lacey for Knightstown. Still 4-2 here. Overshot. Intended receiver was Cole, and it went overhead, so goes back to the Cougars. Turnover
there for the Panthers.
Still 4-2. 5:03 left here, first quarter. Puckett will trigger in the backcourt. Pressure by the Panthers, I was thinking. Knightstown. There you go. I've been everywhere.
They're going on the 3-2 full court.
To Michaela Sumner. She loses it. Drew has it up top for three.
She shoots a three. That was no good off the front.
No good. Rebound Thomas. She gets the Roberson has it. She drives right side. She's cut off. Good defense by McQueen. Roberson will kick it back up. Gets it over to Lacey. Lacey picked up by Martin. Dribbles to the right side. Behind the arc. She gets it up top to Roberson. Roberson dribbles to the right. Down the lane. Throws it up from 8 feet. Cannot get it. Rebound McQueen. McQueen has it for the Cougars. Still 4-2. 4.5. Opening corner right side to Martin. Gets underneath Michaela Summer. Knocked away. Martin has it. She gets fouled. That's Cole's first. Their first team foul. So both teams with one foul here. We've almost played halfway through the first quarter. McQueen will trigger it in right in front of the Knightstown's bench. She will get it in the pocket right corner. Inside to Michaela Summer. Puts it up and can't get it. Gets a rebound though. Takes it out to Taylor. 15-footer's good. Cougars up 6-2 here. Drew will get it into Roberson. Roberson will try to get across the timeline. She finds Cole with it, right wing. Cole with it. Gets it back to Roberson. Knocked away, stowed away, but Roberson's going to be called for the foul.
Good defense there by Delilah on that one.
Excellent defense. So turnover once again for Knightstown.
Out of all the girls on the floor, Delilah's been the one that surprised me the most, especially being just a freshman.
She's really stepped up from the middle of the year. I did their game early, and she didn't play at all. Now she's starting.
And to think the 5 freshmen that are on the entire JV and varsity rosters, they're coming off of winning the Mid-Hoosier Conference title just last year as 8th graders. So they've got a lot of, you could say, tournament experience, and hopefully with what they have this year, it looks like the officials.
What are they talking about? That was a foul on.
I'm not sure.
Should have been on Knightstown, or they change it. Let's see what they called.
They're calling on number.
Okay.
They're calling on. They must have got the wrong number. They called on number 10. Cole, but it was actually on Roberson.
I was gonna say Cole wasn't in the picture there. Either way, Puckett will trigger it in for the Cougars. Up 6-2. 4:04 opening quarter here. Puckett will get it into Martin, left side. Almost knocked away. Martin has it. Drills to the left side. Now trying to find somebody. Finds Puckett. Left side with it. To Michaela Summers. Over to McQueen. Right side. McQueen dribbles to the right side. Kicks to Puckett. Pulls up. Long three. Off the mark. No good. Rebound. Taylor Summers. She throws it up. Can't get it. Rebounds loose. This time Drew comes up with it for Knightstown.
Second chance opportunities not working well for Lady Cougars right now, Randy.
Left side is Lacey. Drives. Throws it up. Misses everything. Puckett tries to get the rebound, but there's McQueen comes up with. She's on the run for the Cougars. She'll slow it up here. Kicks it right side to Puckett. Right wing behind the arc. Dribbles to the baseline. Throws it up and can't get it. Rebound. Martin had it, but got knocked away, and they come up with it. That was Cole with it. She's on the run for the Panthers. Left side with the dribble. Still 6-2. South Decatur leads 3:10 opening quarter. Cole up top. Dribbles to the right. Gets it off to Lacey. Lacey with it. Dribbles baseline. Gets underneath to Drew. Turns. And Taylor Summers, I believe, or
they might get it on Puckett.
Puckett on the reach in.
If it's on Puckett, I think that's their second, wouldn't it be?
If it's on Puckett.
If it's on Puck.
Let's see who they called on here. They delay so much. It's like, who you calling on? All right, now he's going. Who'd he call on?
Wait a minute.
Whoa.
They. Not sure what's going on. They first called on Lily Drew, which it was a defensive foul, so it goes on Michaela Puckett. It'll be her second.
Yeah, I was going to say, Lacey will inbounds right side to Cole. Davis confused. Cole with it, right wing, gets it over to Drew. Long three, short. Rebound, Puckett. Nice rebound.
Box out there by Paige.
Puckett with it, left side with it.
She's going to take
a open three. No good.
No.
Rebound McQueen, though. Or Martin gets it under Taylor Summers. Can't finish. Michaela's there. She'll kick it out to McQueen. Page for three. Bucket.
There you go.
9-2.
That's a cool
9-2.
Knightstown's called a timeout.
Cougars up. Did they only call that a 2? Is that a 2 or 3?
I thought it was from here it was looked like a 3.
So we'll see if
it's
they
a 30-second timeout.
So we'll keep it here, though. 2:35 left here in the opening quarter. We think it's 9-2, but I don't know. Did they call that a 2?
I couldn't see if he had his hands up, called it a 3. If they called
it was a 3. So it's 9-2. Cougars up there. Nice job. Good start for South Decatur here.
Like you said earlier, Paige needed to
keep shooting. Start shooting, keep shooting. So Cougars looking good here in the opening quarter. Held Knightstown to 2 points in over almost in 5.5 minutes.
Yeah. And it's great because, we get to see right here firsthand at our South Decatur side of the gymnasium here tonight, and the cheerleaders are right in front of us. Great crowd for the South Decatur Cougars tonight.
Especially for a Wednesday night,
Especially with the weather that's going on right now, especially when they're calling freezing rain, thunder, something later on tonight.
Yep.
We're still in this Malone staffing first quarter.
Yep, Drew gets it in the backcourt. Knocked away, stowed away by Martin. She kicks it left side, and it's going to be Benj, who just checked in. Reagan knocks off her hands, so it goes back to Knightstown. I didn't see her check in.
She must have checked in.
Puckett's got 2 fouls.
She must have checked in during the timeout.
She did. And the backcourt is Lacey. It's hard to see their numbers from the other side. Cole has it left side, kicks it into Roberson. Roberson loses the basketball, and Martin's there for the jump ball. It stays Knightstown basketball. I like the good effort by South Decatur.
Yes, absolutely.
Inbounding will be Lacey will trigger it in for the Panthers of Knightstown.
And the thing for Knightstown, just looking at their roster, Andy, they don't have have one senior on their lineup, so they're young this year.
Left side 3 balls up and short, air ball by Cole, and it goes out of bounds to South Decatur. Checking in for the first time is Trigg, or back in Trigg for Knightstown here.
Yeah, for Knightstown, they've got 4 juniors, 2 sophomores, and 2 freshmen.
Wow.
On their roster.
They're young. McQueen will trigger in the backcourt for the Cougars. A little pressure by Knightstown. Taylor Summers gets the McQueen. Page will dribble to the right, brings cross timeline. She'll keep the dribble going. Gets it underneath, or up top. Taylor Summers, left side, Martin to Benj.
She traveled.
And Reagan Benj gets called for traveling, so it goes back to Knightstown. 2:05, opening quarter, South Decatur 9, Knightstown 2 here. Winner of this will play the winner of the next game between Waldron and the home team, Southwestern Shelby Spartans. Inbounding, Lacey gets it back. Lacey left side with it. Pressure by the Cougars, gets it to Drew. Drew underneath. Trigg knocked away by Michaela. Trigg comes up with it. Gets it over to Lacey, left wing to Drew. 3 ball, she likes to shoot the 3, and this one's good. And it's 9-5, South Decatur up. 1:40 left here, opening quarter. Martin gets it in to McQueen. Page will be picked up by Lacey. Will bring it across the timeline. Trying to. Now she does left side with reverses to the top. Gets Taylor Summers way out there. Back to McQueen. McQueen gets it over to Reagan Benj. Reagan left wing behind the arc. One dribble back to McQueen. Right side to Taylor Summers. Taylor dribbles to the right. Cut off. Will try to find somebody. Almost knocked away. Lobs into Michaela Summers. She kicks it. A nice pass to Martin. Partially blocked there. And it goes off Knightstown. It'll stay Cougar basketball, I think. We're so far away from here. 1:12 left here, opening quarter. You never know.
And they just now signaled it's South Decatur basketball.
McQueen will trigger it in underneath the basket for the Cougars. Lobs it in Michaela up top. Gets it to Reagan Benj. Dribbles to the top. Now to the right side. Kicks over McQueen. Wide open 3. Off the mark. No good. Reagan comes up with it. Benj to McQueen. No
second
reset.
chance opportunity there, Randy.
Yep, 60 seconds. Reagan shoots a 3. It's off the mark. Rebound is to Trigg for Knightstown. Still 9-5. Cougars up. 50 seconds opening quarter. Drew has it. Knocked away, but she gets it back right side. Gets it underneath. Shot at block. Michaela will pick up the foul. Thomas. Good call there. That was our angle. She fouled her. She got body.
It was close. It was close. It was close. It could have been called either way, but it, from our vantage point, as South Decatur's bench is right, literally next to us.
Yeah.
Michaela did foul her.
Yeah, she got her with the body a little
That's
bit.
her first team's 3rd.
Thomas will shoot 2 for Knightstown. I'll get it. I don't even know where I got Newpal.
You were busy doing Greensburg and Lawrenceburg last night.
I've done so many games. Thomas will shoot 2. First one's up. It's no good. It remains 9-5 for South Decatur. So Michaela picks up her first.
45 seconds left in this first quarter.
One more for Thomas. She can cut it to 3-point deficit here if she hits this one. Second in the air, and it is also missed. She misses both. Michaela goes after the rebound. She gets it to Taylor Summers. Taylor has, bad pass, so Trigg has it. She gets fouled by Martin. She didn't get enough on it. She had Martin open, but didn't throw it hard enough, and Trigg with the steal, and she got fouled.
You can tell, Randy, this is going to be one of those that a lot of fans are going to get upset at every single call, especially when it's sectional time.
I know, you hear that sectional time, it's always crazy.
Yeah.
Checking in, Bainey in for the first time for Knightstown.
Other than Puckett for South Decatur, still got 4 of their 5 starters on the floor. Yeah, they do. As we mentioned on the way over here, Randy, that South doesn't go very deep.
Nope. Cole is that she'll bring it across for Knightstown. Trailing 9-5 to South Decatur. Dribbles right side, takes cut off though. Gets it up top to Drew. Drew drives to the left, pulls up, can't get a shot off. Finds Trigg, left wing behind the arc. Trigg up top over to Bainey. Bainey right side to Cole. Cut off again by Martin. Good defense by Martin. Gets underneath the Trigg. Triple team. And we're going to have, elbows flying every which way. So it goes, jump ball goes to South Decatur with 12.6 seconds left here. Cougars up 9-5 here over Knightstown. Wow, she was using them elbows big time, wasn't she?
Yeah. As of right now, I've got McQueen for 5 and Michaela Summers for 4. So that's the scoring so far for South Decatur.
Taylor gets into McQueen. McQueen brings across timeline with 10. Kicks it right side to Martin. Open 3. It is good. That's a big 3 there right to the end of the quarter, and they will not get a shot off. That's it. We played 1 here at Southwestern Shelby High School. South Decatur 12, Knightstown 5.
And we'll be back right after this. Timeout.
The Start Something New event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the boys at Acre have excellent rebates and incentives on every new vehicle on the lot, with a great in-stock inventory ready for delivery. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood for a great deal during the Start Something New event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
And we are back here on WTRE Radio, AM 1330, FM 104.3, and also on WTRE Radio's YouTube channel. Seth Gall and Randy Shetmer here with you, getting ready to start our second quarter, which is brought to you in part by the Decatur County Memorial Hospital. The quality care you want close by, same-day appointments are now available. Call 812-222-DOCS.
All right, good quarter for South Decatur. Really good defense, held them to 5 points.
Yes, and Delilah Martin hitting that 3 right there toward the end of the quarter.
Good to see that. They're getting open shots. They just got to hit them.
Yeah.
And they're fortunate to hit a couple here in the first quarter. Knightstown struggling from the field.
And Knightstown will get the ball to start the second quarter.
Drew will trigger it in for the Panthers. Cougars up 12-5. Almost said the P word because I'm not so used to doing their teams. South Decatur on defense. Lacey brings it to the left side. Gets it knocked away. Stole away by Martin. She's playing well of the game so far. Gets it to McQueen. Page brings cross time on left side. Gets it up top to Riley Bench, who just checked in. Martin for 3. Off the mark. No good. McQueen comes up with it. We're going to have another jump ball.
Jump ball there. South will get the possession this time.
So Riley Bench in for the first time for South Decatur.
And as crazy as this may sound to me or anyone else, Riley and Reagan cannot tell them apart at all. It confuses me still to this day.
They switched numbers. I wouldn't know who they were. McQueen gets up top to Riley Bench.
And they're my cousins.
I was going to say, that's your relation. Martin has it to Michaela Summers. Right side drives. Pulls up 5 feet off the glass. No good. Rebound is to Drew once again. She'll bring it across the high line for Knightstown. They trail 12-5 to South Decatur. Almost stolen away. Lacey comes up at the right side. She will kick it back up top to Trigg. Trigg, 1-on-1 against Michaela Summers. Drives to the right. Loses the basketball. Gets thrown away by Martin once again.
Wow.
McQueen has it. She's on the run for the Cougars. She drives right side to Martin. Pulls up from 17 right corner short. Rebound once again by Drew for Knightstown. She outlets and overshot. Thomas wasn't paying attention, so goes back to the Cougars.
I'm noticing something on the South Decatur jerseys. They've got a blue patch on the upper.
Yeah, I think all teams are wearing that. It's something to do.
What is that for?
50th year, I think. Is that what it is?
Yeah, this year's the 50th annual state tournament for girls basketball.
I think that's why they're wearing. McQueen will bring it across for the Cougars. They're up 12-5, 6:50 second quarter. McQueen brings across time on left side to Riley Bend. Lobs it into Taylor Summers. McQueen comes up with it, though. Gets it right side to Martin. Pulls up from 17. Off to Mark. No good. Riley goes for the rebound. Puts it up and scores. And what we got? So
basket's going to count because she lost her glasses after the shot.
So it's 14 to 5. Cougars up here, 6:37, second quarter. They're slow putting these points up. It's 14-5. There we go. Lacey will bring it across for the Panthers. She'll walk it. Yet to get it across the timeline.
Talk about the freshmen stepping up.
Another steal. Martin's everywhere. Another steal. She takes it up and cannot get it. She'll be shooting 2 times. And what are them?
They are by right auto free throws coming up for your Lady Cougars.
5 or 6 steals by Martin. She's not playing like a freshman.
You're right on that. You don't see, and the thing is, for the both of us who've been around state tournaments for basketball for as long as we have, you don't see that very often from freshmen.
No, you don't.
Like really, really good.
Especially in a sectional atmosphere.
Yes.
Martin hits the first one. 15 to 5. Cougars up 10. One more for Martin.
South Decatur starting off strong, but they need to keep the momentum going.
Exactly. One more for Martin. She can put the Cougars up by 11 points. And she does not. We knew that going off. Hair licked off. Rebound is to Cole. She'll bring it across for Knightstown. They're trailing by 10. Right wing with it. Cole keeps the dribble going. Gets it knocked away. Stolen away by Michaela Summers to the Queen. Page right side to Martin. Martin lobs in and Taylor Summers puts it up and can't get it. Michaela's there for the rebound. Kicks it out to McQueen. Page will set it up here for the Cougars. Dribbles to the right. Gets it. Rough pass there. A turnover for the Cougars. Goes back to
First I thought Taylor got held there for a second.
She probably did. I think, because McQueen tried to get it into her, but she did get held. The referees didn't see it. Like football, they get away with holding a lot. Still 15 to 5. Cougars up 5:57. Second quarter. Lacey in the backcourt. Will look to bring it across. She does. Yet to Drew. Drew will get it knocked away. It's Taylor Summers with the steal. Another turnover for the Panthers. McQueen up top with it. Kicks it right side to Martin. Martin double team. Dribbles once. Gets to McQueen. Left side to Riley Benz. Pulls up from three-pointer. Misses everything. Once again, Drew with the board for Knightstown. Kicks it right side to Lacey. Pulls up. Can't get a shot off. Robertson has it up top. Drew for 3. It's good. 15-8. Cougars up 5:15. Second quarter.
That's her second three.
Her big. She's the tallest one out there. She's shooting threes. McQueen will bring it across for the Cougars. Keeps the dribble going. Gets to Riley Bend. Riley knocked away. Gets it back, though. Drives. Gets stripped away, but there's Martin tries to save. Yep. Rebound is to Cole for Knightstown. Cole will get it left side to Drew. Drew to Cole. Left wing with it. Cole tries baseline. Cut off. Well, keep the dribble going. Michaela all over. Now she's in trouble here. And we got a timeout. Knightstown. Good timeout there.
Good timeout by Knightstown.
We got triple fours left here in the second quarter.
It's a 30-second timeout. We will keep it here, Randy.
South up 15-8 over Knightstown. Good half so far for South Decatur.
Yes.
Nobody real. Puckett's got 2 fouls, but other than that, they're in good shape foul-wise.
Michaela's only got 1. Summers has only got 1. So fouls have been bare minimum, to be honest. Couple fouls here and there, but other than that, I mean, can't necessarily complain. No.
So good job by South Dakota. Martin's impressing me with her steals.
Yes.
She's had at least 6 or 7 steals. She's everywhere.
She's been doing that off and on all season long this year, Randy. And I think this is the week to definitely make her time to shine.
Exactly. Yeah, I've only did. The first game I did, she wasn't even playing much, and then the second game she was playing. But she's really a factor today in the game here.
Knightstown is going to inbound right in front of our cheerleaders.
Yep. It looks like it'll be Lacey. Lacey will yet to get it in. Gets it
close
over
to 5.
Cole and knocked away. It'll stay Panther basketball. Yeah, it was close to 5.
That's what you call, as I would say, that's about a 4.99 100s count there.
Refs are different. Some of them will go fast, some will go slow.
Yeah.
Drew will trigger it in right in front of the Cougar bench here. Cougars up 15-8. Gets it knocked. Bad pass there. Why would you throw it there? Robertson tried to. You're not going anywhere if you can get it in. You're going to be double teamed. So Drew will trigger it in once again. Cougars getting a lot of almost takeaways there. Right side's Lacey. Lacey gets it up and stolen away by Taylor Summers. She's going to go coast to coast, puts it up and misses the leg. There's Martin again. Martin gets knocked away, gets it back. Riley bends over to McQueen. 18-footer right side. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Taylor Summers puts it up, fouled in one, and she's got a chance for old-fashioned three-point play
with a Byron auto free throw coming up.
17-8. Cougars, they're dominating the boards on Knightstown.
Yes.
So Taylor
I'm not sure what the rebound count, but I'm sure it's a lot more than what Knightstown's got right now.
So Taylor will try to finish it here for the Cougars, coming back up by 10 here.
Three-point play opportunity for Taylor. And she's only a sophomore, so she's still got a couple years left.
And she finishes it 18-8.
Randy, that's what my dad would call nothing but string music.
Yep, I call it nylon, nothing but nylon. And the backcourt is Roberson, double team. Gets left side to Drew. Drew left wing with it. Kicks it out left corner to Cole. Cole left wing will dribble up to the top. Gets it right side over to Lacey. Lacey picked up by McQueen. Good defense by the Cougars.
Yes.
Lacey backs it out here for Knightstown. She'll set up a play here. Cougars up 18-8, 3:55, second quarter. Lacey dribbles to the right. Gets it over to Drew, right wing. Underneath it, there's Michaela Summers with the steal. Gets to McQueen. McQueen will bring it across for the Cougars up by 10 here.
Turnovers has got to be at least 10 or 15
yeah, Raleigh Benz gets in and Taylor Summers turns. 7-footers up and good. Biggest lead of the game for South Decatur, 20-8. 3.5 left here, second quarter. Drew in the backcourt for Knightstown. Almost double dribble. I thought she hesitated.
That was close.
Gets to the left side. Drew kicks it over.
And they're going to call foul.
Yeah, McQueen gets called for the push. Wasn't much contact, but just enough.
That's her first.
So back in for Knightstown, Trigg, number 1, and Bainey, number 25 for Knightstown, replacing Drew and Cole. So Bainey will trigger it in for the Panthers here. They got some work to do, down 20-8 to South Decatur. 3:25, second quarter, gets in the backcourt. Lacey has it. She'll bring it across the timeline right side with it. Picked up by Martin. Gets it up top to Roberson. Left side to Bainey. Roberson hasn't done nothing. She's one of the leading scorers.
She's only got 2.
Stowed away by McQueen.
She's only got 2 of the 6.
McQueen's on the run for the Cougars. Takes it in, throws it up. No, but she'll be shooting 2 free throws and
Byron auto free throws. Byron auto free throws coming up for Paige McQueen. That was going to go on Anna Roberson.
Good split the defense there, McQueen.
That's her second. Team's third of the quarter. Of course, remember, once they get to 5 team fouls in each quarter,
it's automatic 2 shots.
Automatic bonus.
Paige misses the first one.
In and out.
Still 20-8. South Decatur leads 3:06 second quarter.
If you haven't flipped your pillow over to the cool side yet, you might want to do it now. This game's on fire right now. South Decatur leads 20-8 with 3:06 remaining in the first half.
One more for McQueen, and she misses both of them. And Michaela, it's going to be a jump ball. It goes to Knightstown. But good job by Michaela. Summers gets in there and ties up Trigg. Just like that, Drew will come back in for Knightstown.
If you're just joining us here on WTRE Radio, AM 1330, FM 104.3, or joining us on WTRE Radio on YouTube, this is first round action of varsity girls basketball sectional number 59 between the Lady Panthers of Knightstown and the South Decatur Lady Cougars. 3 minutes to go in the first half. South Decatur leads 20-8.
Lacey has it in the backcourt. She will try to find somebody, cut off. Now gets it over to Trigg. Trigg loses out of bounds, but it's off. The Cougars will stay Knightstown basketball.
We are in the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter, by the way, Randy.
no video, just audio only here.
If you're I was going to say, if you're watching us on YouTube tonight, it's just audio only because of the IHSA rule.
Lacey will bring it across timeline for Knightstown. Dribbles to the left, reverses to the right. Gets it over to Bainey. Drives baseline, cut off by McQueen. Will try to find somebody. She does. Drew has it. Pulls up for 7. She'll be shooting 2.
Taylor Summers is going to get called for a foul on that one, Randy.
Yep, good call there. Drew will shoot 2 for Knightstown. Was that her first or second?
They believe it's her first.
Okay. So 2:35 left here in the opening half. South Decatur 20, Knightstown 8 here. Drew will shoot 2 times.
Drew's got leading scorer right now for Knightstown. She's got 6 with 2 free throws coming up right now. And first one's up and good.
Makes it 21-8. Or 20-9, sorry.
Yep.
Cougars up. One more for Drew. She can put point number 10 on the board for Knightstown. It's a low-scoring game here. Second one's up. Also good. It's 20-10. Cougars lead. Michaela Summers will get it into McQueen. Paige will walk it across the timeline for the Cougars. hanging on to that 10-point lead here. Looks like they're coming out on it, and they overshot. McQueen overshot
I was getting ready to say, Randy, South needed to kind of slow things down just a little bit, work on their ball movement, and get a good, clean shot. Unfortunately, that last pass was overthrown.
Delay pressure by Knightstown threw McQueen off.
Yep.
Lacey will bring it across for Knightstown. They trail 20-10. 2:15 left here in the first half. Lacey drives right baseline, cut off, spin move down the lane. She will be called for an offensive foul.
Wow.
That was a rough call there. Should have been no call, but
I think she kind of leaned her shoulder in right there toward the end. That's where they called the offensive foul.
Yeah. So Cougars will have it back up 20-10, 2:11, second quarter.
And Knightstown does not have a foul to give remaining in this first half. Next non-shooting foul, well, even if it is a shooting foul, Randy, South will go into the bonus.
McQueen will bring it across for the Cougars. They're going to 2-3 zone there. Michaela Summers right elbow. Double team. They're putting pressure on once they get the ball.
Yep.
McQueen has it left side. Kicks to Martin. Lobs it to Taylor Summers. She kicks it. She travels. I thought she kept her pivot foot, but he probably was watching the upper instead of lower.
Well, and it doesn't help that Knightstown's kind of trying to bat the ball out of their hands, almost like hitting a volleyball.
Lacey will bring it across for Knightstown, trailing 20-10. Lacey dribbles to the left, reverses to the right, down the lane, takes it up and cannot get it. Rebound Riley Bench for South Decatur to McQueen. McQueen will walk it across the timeline once again. With 90 seconds left here in the first half. Cougars up 20-10. Riley inside to Michaela, turns. Triple team. And we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Trigg, maybe? We'll see who they call. Number 1, Trigg.
Let's see here.
Either way, there should be shooting 2 free throws.
Fire auto free throws, and your Lady Cougars are now in the bonus. So here for the remainder of this first half. 87 seconds left in this first half.
That's 5, so that should be shooting.
Should be shooting.
Michaela will shoot 2 times for the Cougars.
You know, Randy, this is only the second year that they implemented that rule. They implemented it last season, and I like it too, and I'm still trying to get used to it.
I really like it. Michaela's first to 2 is up. It's no good. She misses the first. She'll have one more. It remains 20-10. Cougars 1:27, second quarter.
In a way, I feel like the 5-team foul rule for each quarter almost speeds the game up a little bit.
It does. That's what they tried to do, and it did. She hits the second, makes it 21-10. South Decatur. Drew will try to get in. Pressure by the Cougars. Yeah, we got a foul on Martin, I believe. Is that her second?
Could be her second. Might be only her first.
Oh, they called an offensive foul. Okay, never mind.
They called that a loose ball foul.
Wow.
On the inbound, so.
It'll go out of bounds. Offensive foul, so it's out of bounds to South Decatur. I thought they called it on Martin. McQueen will trigger it in underneath the basket for the Cougars, up 21-10.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be on
Me too.
Us,
right side to Martin. Right wing.
It.
Martin kicks it left side to Riley Bench. Riley up top to Martin. Martin finds Michaela Summers. Left side to Riley. Down the lane. Throws it up. Can't get it. Rebound. Michaela Summers goes high. But Trigg will get it. It's jump ball. And it stays South Decatur basketball with 1:13 left here in the second quarter. Still 21-10, South over Knightstown.
Man, if you're not here at Southwestern Shelbyville High School tonight, or you should be here, this is a great atmosphere so far tonight.
It is. McQueen will get it left side to Martin. Open 3. Book it.
Bingo. Globe Asphalt 3.
24-10. Cougars up. Biggest lead of the game for South Decatur with 1:08 left here in the second. Delay a game, maybe?
I think they're called a delay a game on number 25.
Oh, so no, she's over the line. Or no, what they call it? No.
I think they called a delay of game warning on 25.
Okay.
I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, whatever it is, next one will be automatic technical foul.
Drew will get it in. Backcourt knocked away. Martin puts it up. She got hammered, no call. Now she'll be shooting 2 times. Seth Wetterley.
By right auto free throws.
Martin's everywhere tonight here in the first half with 1:04 left here in the second quarter. It's 24-10 South Decatur over Knightstown. Martin will shoot 2 times for South Decatur.
I've noticed this. I think the one coach that South girls needed to coach defense, in my opinion, Coach Hicks.
Yeah. So Martin will shoot 2. Her first one's up. It is in and out, no good. Cougars a little struggle from the foul line here first half. She'll have one more. She can put the Cougars up by 15 here. With 64 seconds left here in the second quarter. And I don't think Knightstown has the firepower to come back.
Roberson's getting ready to come in if the free throw goes
Martin's
in.
second one's up. This
That was
one's good. 25-10 Cougars. Roberson back in for Knightstown, replacing Bainey. Drew will trigger it in the backcourt for Knightstown. Pressure by the Cougars.
Looks like a 2-1-2 full court.
Drew will get in the right side to Roberson. Roberson will look to bring it across. She gets knocked away by, I guess who? Martin. It'll stay Panther basketball.
Less than a minute to go here, Randy.
Yep. Drew will trigger it in for Knightstown. Will try to get it in. She does to Roberson. Roberson right side, picked up by McQueen. They've done a great job on Roberson.
Yes.
Roberson looks to drive to the left side. An offensive foul.
Player control again on Trigg.
Trigg, illegal
That's
screen.
going to be her third, I think.
Wow, Knightstown in trouble here. 48 seconds left here in the first half. 25-10 South Decatur over Knightstown.
Correction, that's only her second, Randy, but
gotcha.
That's still the third player control foul called against Knightstown in this game.
Yep.
Just in this first half.
You don't see that very often.
No, you do not.
McQueen will bring it across for the Cougars. Up by 15. Left side to Martin. They could go for one here.
Yep.
Up 15. Martin drives baseline. Takes it up, and she'll be shooting 2 times.
Byron auto free throws coming up for Delilah
Drew
Martin.
with the foul for Knightstown.
She took a shot right afterwards, but...
Man, she's been everywhere.
She has been everywhere.
Impressive night for Martin here. One of the freshmen there out there. She'll shoot 2 times here.
One of the 3 official freshmen on the sectional roster for South Decatur. First one's up and good.
Good. 26-10 Cougars. One more for Martin. She can put up by 17 here. So Martin will shoot one more here. Second one in the air. It's no good, but they'll have a lane violation. She'll shoot one more.
Lane violation goes on, I believe, Roberson.
Trigg.
It'll go on Trigg.
Yeah, Trigg, number 1, stepped in big time. So she gets a chance for
another free throw, yeah.
2 for 1 there. One more for Martin.
We'll take it.
Exactly. Her third free throw is up. It's good. 27-10. Cougars up. 35 seconds, second quarter. Drew in the backcourt. Will look to get it in for the Panthers.
3-2 zone.
And she'll
almost 5
get
seconds
it into Roberson.
again.
She's going to have a coast. So 1-on-1. Puts it up and scores. 27-12. Cougars up here.
That's only her second field goal tonight.
McQueen will take her time.
South's going to go for 1.
They should go for 1. Possession over favors Knightstown. But McQueen will dribble to the left side. Kicks it to Riley. But it's knocked away by Drew. Gets it back, Riley. She'll dribble to the right. And it's knocked away and stolen away. And Thomas has an open layup and scores. 4 straight for Knightstown makes it 27-14. 5 seconds. Taylor Summers on the run for the Cougars with 2. Pulls up.
Pull 3.
Shots up. No good. Halftime here at Southwestern Shelby High School. South Decatur leads Knightstown 27-14.
We'll be back in a couple of minutes with the halftime report. We'll be back after this timeout here on Tree Country, WTRE Sports.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Buy Right Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Buy Right Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has some great savings on tires. Right now through the end of February, you can get up to $180 back in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And as part of the Goodyear Service Network, your repairs are covered wherever you travel. And farmers, the Goodyear service trucks come to you when tire problems arise on the farm. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg, phone 812-663-7551. The Start Something New event is underway at Acre Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Right now, the boys at Acre have excellent rebates and incentives on every new vehicle on the lot, with a great in-stock inventory ready for delivery. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood for a great deal during the Start Something New event at Acre Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
And we are back here on WTRU Radio, AM 1330, FM 104.3, as well as WTRU Radio on YouTube. We are at halftime here at Southwestern Shelbyville High School. Your South Decatur Lady Cougars lead at halftime, 27-14. Seth Galt here and Randy Shetmer here with me as well. And Randy, we forgot to mention our pregame sponsor tonight, but Hillbilly Corner is our pregame sponsor tonight. Hillbilly Corner is a family-owned farmers market located on Highway 46, just past Forest Hill and before Pumphrey's Hill to the left. It's a bright red building you cannot miss. Hours are Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Hillbilly Corner offers deli meat and cheese sandwiches and the best super premium ice cream, along with a daily lunch combo deal that at a great price. Pick up your fresh produce and loads of other items. Stop in and check them out. Hillbilly Corner, a little bit of everything at the bottom of the hill, which, by the way, for those of you that are wondering when they open again, guess what, Randy? They open tomorrow.
Exactly. That's what I heard. Tomorrow.
And we are here at halftime, as I mentioned, and our halftime sponsor is brought to you in part by Stone's Farm Service. Halftime tonight is, let's see here, Stone's Farm Service, your Kubota dealer. Quality equipment so you can just go mow. Kubota and Stone's Farm Service on East Main Street in Greensburg, serving the southeastern Indiana for over 30 years. Strong, stable, still Stones. Well, Randy?
Good half for South Decatur. Really good half.
Very good half.
Player, really good defense. And I'm impressed with Martin, the freshman. Man, she's been everywhere. I'm not sure how many she scored, but
I've got Martin, McQueen, and Michaela Summers, all three of them for 5 points right now.
There you go.
Taylor Summers with 4 and Riley Binge with 3. So that equals 27.
That's good balance for
I'm missing
South
a
Decatur.
point for Knightstown, but Roberson's got 4. Thomas has got 2, and I've got Drew with 8, so I think I'm missing one somewhere. We'll have to figure it out here.
Yeah, I'm not sure who got the other one, but yeah, Cougars really good first half. Need to carry it over here in the third quarter. Keep that 10 to 13 point range. I think will be all right going in the fourth quarter. Yeah. Knightstown has a little bit of foul trouble, not a whole lot, but a couple girls in some trouble.
And it looks like we're looking at the scores table. We can't see it right now, but I think Knightstown gets the ball to start the second half.
Knightstown will have the basketball start third quarter.
We wanted to mention, too, Randy, that you and I are going to be on the call tomorrow night for South Decatur's varsity boys game at Morristown tomorrow night.
Yeah, as long as it don't get freezing rain and cancel. But, yeah, we plan on going to Morristown.
But the temperature is going to be at least above 50
tomorrow.
That's
true, so we should be good.
I don't think we're going to have that problem. But with the sectionals going on this week, varsity boys action happens on Thursday tomorrow night, as the South Decatur Cougars will take on the Yellow Jackets of Morristown. We'll be on probably around 7:15. Could be a little bit earlier, could be a little bit later, depending on how long that JV game takes tomorrow night.
Yeah, we can actually video that one, so that'll be you can watch it live too.
And also, Cougar fans, the JV and varsity boys will play on Saturday afternoon. It's not a Saturday night game, also due to the sectionals. South Decatur will host Rising Sun on Saturday afternoon. That JV game will tip off at 12 o'clock noon.
There you go.
On Saturday. So, I'll tell you what, looking just in this gym, we've got one side that's kind kind of half full, half empty.
Yeah.
But you look over here on the other side, we could see our dearly beloved Cougar fans over here, and man, they are fired up tonight.
They are. They got an excellent crowd. 3/4 of the gym's on this side, South Decatur, so they're showing their support. Last night we had at Lawrenceburg, Greensburg had a heck of a crowd too, so that's good for the county schools in Greensburg, Decatur County.
Yeah, and also too, we wanted to mention our cheer block sponsors, which are brought to you in part by Lemonstein's Abbey Carpet, Decatur County REMC, and of course the Dooley Report and all the stuff that happens with that. And of course we also want to thank our sectional sponsors once again, Randy. Sardinia Machine, Helms Auto Sales, Bass and Gasper Funeral Home, Springmeyer Insurance, Fry's A&W, Cobia Solar. I hope I'm saying that right.
Let me see. I haven't even seen it.
It's either Cobia or Cobia or Cobia. I don't know what it's pronounced.
Say it all three.
It's
Cobia, I think.
Cobia, whatever, Solar. And Scheibler Brothers Paint and Decorating. Those are your add-on sectional sponsors. Of course, we wouldn't do these games without them, so.
Exactly.
And we mentioned during the second quarter, and I didn't see it with Knightstown, but South has got a blue patch on their left part of their chest on their jerseys tonight. And I think we mentioned earlier that it's part of the 50th anniversary of the girls' state championship tournament.
I think it is. Not all schools did it, but I know a lot of schools have done it. I know South has it, and I'm not sure about North. And Greensburg, I'm not sure if they have it. I don't think they do, but a lot of schools went in and did that, so that's nice doing that. So 50 years, huh? It's hard to believe.
50 years, and I think the boys is going on, well, I'm trying to think, the boys are at least over 100 now.
Yeah, I'm not going to date my age, but I was 5 at the time 50 years ago, so if you add that, 5 plus 50, that's how. So we still got about 2 minutes, and then we'll be ready for third quarter action.
And again, as I was thinking, too, Randy, of course, we mentioned earlier, if South girls win tonight, they will play on Friday night in the second game against the winner of the second game of tonight's sectional action between the host Southwestern Shelbyville Lady Spartans and the Waldron Lady Mohawks. And going into that, Waldron, I believe, was like 6-15 or something like that. And Southwestern Shelbyville only won 3 games out of the 20-some games of the season.
So if Cougars can prevail here, they got to be favored to win the next game.
As of right, yeah, go ahead, Randy.
Oh, and I think it's going to be North and South in the final. That's my prediction.
It could be again, and you know, in years past where it's been North and South for sectionals, at least the last time I remember it happening, it was on North's home floor, and South, let's just say South had a good team and ended up winning the sectional. That was the first time South had won their boys sectional since 2008, which the Lady Cougars are looking for their first sectional title.
They got it
since 2008, almost 20 years.
Yeah, they got a legit shot to win the sectional if they can get that through the night and Friday night, then Saturday. Like I said, it could be North and South in the final.
It could be Morristown and.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about Morristown.
It could be, you know, it could be
any of them.
It could be Southwestern Shelby in the final for all we know. We're getting ready to end the halftime here, and halftime has been brought your way by Stone's Farm Service, serving Decatur County and all of southeastern Indiana for over 30 years with quality equipment and a service department that can't be beat. Strong, stable, and still Stones on East Main Street in Greensburg. And we're getting ready to start our third quarter, which is brought to you in part by Napoleon State Bank. With over 100 years in banking, Napoleon State Bank offers 3 locations in Decatur County: Lincoln Street, West Ridge Parkway, and in Westport.
Okay. Knightstown will start the basketball third quarter. Cougars up 27-14. Drew will trigger it in. Gets it in to Roberson. Roberson behind the volleyball line will set up. Looks like Cougars in a zone, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Looks like man there.
Looked like a zone for a second, but back to man-to-man.
Dribbles to the right side.
Both teams have got their starters.
Wow.
They're going to call.
That was a cheap call there, I thought. But
player control foul going against Lacey.
He likes
that. That's her third in this game.
Puckett will get it in to McQueen, she'll bring her. Puckett had 2 fouls early, so she set most of the first half.
She hasn't scored any yet either, but I could see her if she steps up and stays away from foul
Summers
trouble.
lobs it in, but there's Roberson for the steal for Knightstown. She's on the run. Roberson's going to take it coast to coast. Pulls up from 8 feet. Will not fall. Rebound Michaela Summers for South Decatur to McQueen. Page will outlet to Puckett. Puckett left side. Kicks it a bad pass, but there's, guess who? Martin gets it up top. Puckett, left wing underneath to Taylor Summers. Turns. 5-footer block there, but there's Michaela. She's triple teamed. Another block, but she scores anyway. 29-14. Cougars up. 7:05, third quarter.
Michaela Summers has got 7.
Lacey will bring it across for Knightstown. Lacey gets it over to Drew. Drew will dribble to the left side. Keeps the dribble going now. Pulls up from 3 and misses it.
No good.
Rebound Puckett for South Decatur.
And Puckett is the smallest girl on the floor at 5'3", but she can get them rebounds.
Yep. Martin, 8-footer up, no good. Wide open shot did not fall. Lacey will bring it across for Knightstown. She drives coast to coast, puts it up, and she'll be shooting 2 times.
Puckett's going to get her 3rd.
So Puckett.
If that goes on her, it might go on Michaela.
Either Puckett or Michaela.
I'm going to put my bet on Puckett.
This guy, referee, hesitates when
it goes on Puckett.
So 3 on Puckett here with 6:35 left in the third quarter. It's still 29-14 South Decatur.
Lacey's going to shoot 2 from the line for the Panthers here with a little over 6.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
First one's up. It's good. Makes it 29-15 Cougars. Lacey will have one more.
That's her first point tonight.
So one more for Lacey. She can cut the deficit to 13. Lacey's second one's up. It is also good. It's 29-16 Cougars up here. Taylor Summers gets to Puckett back to Taylor, or McQueen had it. Taylor Summers dribbles left side with it. Tries, shoved off, no call. Dribbles to the right. Martin, McQueen to Puckett. 3-ball left wings up. It is off the mark, no good. Rebound. Taylor Summers comes up with it, and she's going to be fouled.
If that is on Lacey, that is going to be her 4th.
So Lacey looks like she'll pick up the foul. Yep.
It is. That's her 4th.
So she'll have to come out, and looks like Cole will check in for Knightstown. She's played a lot first half.
And with only a roster only having 8 girls on the roster, that is very hard to be able to sub in and out.
Yep.
Where as far as South is concerned, they could sub all 5 5 of their players out.
Taylor Summer has it to Puckett.
If need be.
Left side to Martin. Martin lobs it in. Michaela. She takes it right out of the hands, and she gets fouled by Roberson.
If Roberson, that's probably her third. That's her third.
Knightstown in major foul trouble here. So Roberson grabbed the leg. So coach isn't very happy for Knightstown.
Yeah, Roberson just picked up her 3rd.
Yep. Puckett will trigger it in for the Cougars. Yes, up 29-16. Got a warning
against the bench of Knightstown. Next one's automatic technical foul.
Puckett will get it in. The McQueen right wing. Page up to Martin right. Puckett open 3 left wings up, misses. Rebound is to Roberson. We're having a jump ball.
It's going to stay
Cougar
over here.
basketball. Cougars will have the basketball up 29-16, 6:04 third quarter.
Puckett's not afraid to shoot the 3-ball when she can, but
she was open, just didn't fall.
If she shot maybe just a little closer, I think she'd be able to knock him down.
McQueen will trigger it in underneath her basket. We'll get it in Taylor Summers. 5-footers up, will not fall. There's McQueen with the rebound. She'll kick it left side to Puckett. Puckett dribbles once, gets to Martin underneath to Michaela. Turns, gets hammered. She'll be shooting 2 times.
That's on Trigg.
That's
her third. Is that her third?
Third or 4th? Maybe 3rd.
We'll find out. That might
so
be
what
her
are
third.
them, Seth?
It's by right out of the free throws coming up from Michaela.
Michaela will shoot 2 times. They're physical. Knightstown
That is Trigg's 3rd.
So they're in some major foul trouble.
They can't afford to give up too many fouls. They don't like we mentioned earlier, Randy. They do not have a deep bench.
Almost a quarter and 3/4 left here. Michaela hits the first. 30-16 Cougars. Yeah, they're in major foul trouble. They may end up with 4 or 3 girls out there before this game's over.
Which I have seen that happen.
Yeah, I have too. Michaela's second one in the air. She hits both of them. 31-16 Cougars.
And
Vaney back in for the Panthers.
As Trigg comes out.
Drew will trigger it in the backcourt for Knightstown.
South's got a 3-2 defense.
Yep. So put pressure on them. Gets into Roberson. Roberson picked up by Martin. Brings across the timeline. Right side with it. Keeps the dribble going. Tries baseline. Cut off. Backs it out. Right side. Kicks it over to Drew. Right wing. She'll shoot from anywhere. Gets over to Cole. Left wing. Cole with the dribble. Drives. Can't get a shot off. Will try to find somebody. Throws it up for grabs. Michaela Summers comes up with it for the Cougars. Another turnover.
Was tipped by Paige.
Yep.
In order to cause a turnover.
Left side to Puckett. Puckett behind the arc. Gets it up top to McQueen. Right side to Martin. Inside Taylorson. Knocked away. Stowed away. Bainey comes up with it for Knightstown. One dribble. And
Paige is going to steal it again.
Paige McQueen with the steal. She'll bring it. Left side to Puckett. Puckett back to McQueen. Puts it up and cannot get it. Halfway down, falls out. Drew with the rebound for Knightstown. It remains 31-16. Cougars 5:05 left. Nice pass underneath. Roberson puts up and scores. 31-18. Timeout.
South's going to call a timeout.
I thought Knightstown did it. Must be South.
South's going to call a timeout.
Okay.
They say 30-second timeout.
So
We'll keep it here, Randy.
4:59 left here in third. It's South Decatur 31, Knightstown 18 here.
South is still picking up the pressure on the defense. Oh, wait a minute. They've called a full timeout. We'll just keep it here anyway.
Yeah.
We'll keep it here anyway. We thought it was going to be a 30-second, but they called a full.
They're probably about out of 30 seconds. I think.
If Knightstown called the timeout, it would have been a full timeout because they've already used
they used their 2:30, so they did call time. I heard he's trying to get the officials' attention, but he took him forever. So Cougars hanging on to that between 10 and 13-point lead.
And it's something that I've seen pretty much all year, that, if we're able to keep the lead where it's at, we'll play pretty decently. But there's been times, and even I've seen it with the boys, where, we'll play well, but we're still down by 8, 9, 10 points. And then it's almost to the point where it gets too late into the game to where you can't come back.
Exactly.
And it doesn't help if you don't make your shots either.
Exactly.
Whether
right.
it's jump shots or free throws.
Yep. Cougars will have it up 31-18. Just a tick under 5 minutes left here in the third quarter. And Knightstown in some major foul trouble here.
Again, this is the Napoleon State Bank third quarter. Here we are live from Southwestern Shelbyville High School in Shelbyville. Randy Shetmer, Seth Galt here with you.
McQueen will trigger it into backcourt. Pressure by the Panthers. Gets it in Puckett. Puckett will break the pressure. Finds Michaela. Overshot her, though. She had an open layup, but overshot her. Puckett did, so it's turnover back to Knightstown. Got to take advantage of him.
She was as wide open as a frying pan. Empty frying pan. It didn't work out.
Lacey will look to bring it across for Knightstown. She spin moves as right side with the dribble. She drives. Right wing. Loses off her foot. Out of bounds to South Decatur. Unforced turnover there by Knightstown.
Turnovers are killing Knightstown right now.
They probably have 20 at least easy through the first little over half here played. Inbounding McQueen.
Knightstown still going on full court press.
Gets to Taylor. I'm surprised because they're running out of players here. Yeah. Taylor Summers will bring it across for the Cougars left side with it. Keeps the dribble going. Now she drives baseline. Kicks it up right side to Puckett over to Martin. Martin left wing or right wing. Left side to McQueen. Page behind the arc. Gets it into Taylor Summers. Puts it up and scores. Good ball movement by the Cougars. 33-18. 15. 4:10 left here in the third quarter.
Taylor's got 6. Michaela's Summers, the Summers sisters, they've combined right now 15.
Drew has it. Gets it over to Bainey. Shot up, no good. Puckett with the rebound for the Cougars. She's on the run. Left side with the back dribble. Gets it under to Martin. Martin lobs it into Michaela. Puts it up. Misses a shot. Roberson with the rebound.
Right off of the front of the rim.
Roberson's on the run for Knightstown. Drives right side. Cut off. Will try to get it right side. She does to Lacey. Drives baseline. And she's fouled by Martin.
That's only her first, I think.
First or second. Might be her second, I think. Don't quote me on that. I can't keep track. 3:43 left here.
We'll see her on the scoreboard here in a second.
I was right, yeah. 3:43 left here in the third. Cougars up 33-18 over Knightstown.
Should have put a bet on that, Randy.
Yeah, Lacey. Exactly. It's the only one I win. Roberson trying to save it. She does, and we're going to have a jump ball. And it goes to stays here, I believe.
Yep, stays over to Knightstown. Yep.
So they'll have retained possession there. Once again, Drew will trigger it in underneath their basket this time. No, Drew will not take it in. Lacey will do the honors. Lacey will try to get it in. She does up top to Bainey. Randy dribbles to the right, gets it right side to Roberson, right wing behind the arc. Roberson picked up by McQueen, gets a screen, can't do nothing with it. Gets it underneath to Drew, double team, throws it up off the glass, no good. Rebound Taylor Summers. She'll get to McQueen, she'll walk it across the timeline. Still 33-18, Cougars, 3:19 third quarter. Left side to Martin. Martin gets underneath Michaela, wide open. She's blocked there by Drew. She did. Roberson has it left side. It's towed away by Puckett. Puckett's on the run for South Decatur. She'll pull it back out now. She drives down the lane, though. Pulls up from 12 feet, misses the left side. Rebound once again, Drew for Knightstown.
I was about to say mismatch between 5'3" Puckett and 6'4" Drew.
Drive coast to coast, puts it up in. She'll be shooting 2 times. And who fouled there? Let's see.
They might be calling it on Taylor.
Taylor didn't touch her. It didn't look like. But I guess she gets called for the foul. So that'll put. Who's
That's
that?
her second.
Drew at the line for 2 shots. Taylor's second. So it's 2:52 left here in the third. 33-18.
Payson Houck is getting ready to come in for Knightstown, and Riley Benj is going to come back in for the
It'll be her first appearance tonight, Houck. So Drew will shoot 2. First one's up. It is short. She's tired. She's bending over, so fatigue's setting in on her. So Houck in for the first time. So one more for Drew.
The great thing about Knightstown for this 8-team roster, all 8 players are going to come back. At least hopefully for them.
Nope, they need some more players too.
Yeah.
One more for Drew. Second one's up. Misses both short. The rebound is to Riley Benj. Riley gets Taylor Summers to McQueen. She'll bring it across. Cougars up 33-18. 2:40 left here, third quarter. McQueen left side. Gets to Michaela Summer, right elbow, and not underneath the page. Double team, throws it up, gets fouled, no call. Taylor puts it up, cannot get it. Rebound Riley Benj. She'll put up, she'll be shooting 2 times. And what are they?
By Ride Auto free throws.
So it's 3 attempts there for South Decatur.
Lacey's called for the foul. That's her 5th.
Uh-oh, she's out of the game, so they're down to 7 players here.
Trigg is going to come back in for Knightstown. Unfortunately for Lacey for Knightstown, she gone.
Yep, Lacey's gone. Trigg will check in. Riley Benj will shoot 2 for South Decatur with 2:33 left in the third. They're up 33-18 over Knightstown.
Lacey was one of the 4 juniors for Knightstown, so she'll be back next season.
Riley misses the first off to the left. She'll have one more. Remains 33-18 South Decatur. Cougars have missed quite a few free throws here tonight.
Yeah, I think of the free throws they would have made.
Second one's up, good. 34-18, Cougars up 16. 2:33 left here in the third.
Free throws of South Decatur would have made more of them. This league would be a lot bigger than what it is right now.
Double team. Well, kick it underneath the Trigg. Puts it up, and she loses out of bounds. Wow. Had an open layup and lost it.
Almost, and this is just my opinion here. You might agree with me here on this, Randy, but it looks like Knightstown is just kind of beating themselves up.
They are. Puckett will trigger in the backcourt. They're falling apart here. Puckett will get it into McQueen. McQueen will look to bring it across the timeline. She's picked up there. Now she does. Across the timeline. Page. McQueen gets Taylor Summers underneath to Riley Benz, knocked away by Robertson. She can't save it. It'll stay Cougar basketball.
The one thing I've been waiting on all season long from our girls, I've been waiting for Taylor Summers just to pop one up from 3.
Yep.
Every time, it seems like she gets an open look every time, but decides to pass it off to someone else.
Yep. Puckett will trigger it in underneath, at the corner of their backet.
South's going to call a timeout.
Timeout South Decatur. 2:11 left in the third.
It's a 30-second timeout.
South Decatur up 34-18 over Knightstown.
If you're just joining us here on WTRE Radio, AM 1330, FM 104.3, or if you're just joining us on WTRE Radio's YouTube channel, we are live here at Southwestern Shelbyville High School in Shelbyville, Indiana, for the first round action of girls varsity basketball sectional number 59, as the Knightstown Lady Panthers are taking on the South Decatur Lady Cougars. As Randy Shetmer just said, the score is South Decatur 34, Knightstown 18. I am Seth Galt, Randy Shetmer doing play-by-play tonight. As we see in front of us, Waldron's girls are coming out of the locker room, getting their jerseys on and ready to go, as their game is getting ready to come up next here at the conclusion of this game. We hope to talk to Coach Kristen Hicks after the game is over, as we get ready to get going here again, Randy.
All righty. Michaela Summers will trigger it in for the Cougars. And she will get it to Taylor Summers. Taylor back to Michaela. Bad pass there. So it's turnover, goes back to Knightstown. I'm not sure Coach drew up that play there.
No, I know I will know, that's for sure.
Drew will get it into Roberson. Roberson will bring it across for the Panthers. They got some work to do down 16. Roberson backs it out towards half-court line. Dribbles to the left side. Spin moves to the right. Back up top. Gets it knocked away by McQueen. Roberson saves it. And we're going to foul. Page gets called for the foul. I didn't see much contact, but good effort there.
I think when she tried to tried to reach over the ball, her body just kind of almost like a body splash.
Yeah. Is that 3 on her? Or 2?
It's just 2 on
okay.
Page. However, didn't realize this, but South's in the bonus.
Yeah,
next foul,
Knightstown.
Knightstown's be in the bonus. So
Houck has it right side to Drew. Drew behind the back dribble, keeps the dribble going now. Finds Houck. Houck gets it over to Roberson, right side. She's knocked the ball stowed away. Taylor comes up with it to McQueen. Page on the run. Right side to Puckett. Gets underneath to Michaela. Turns. Takes it up. 5-footer off the glass. Will not fall. And nice rebound by Drew.
Jump ball.
We're going to have a jump ball that stays Cougar basketball.
Stays with the Lady Cougars.
We've seen a lot of jump balls tonight here. With 1:29 left in the third. Still 34-18.
Definitely more Cougars. Jump balls than what I'm used to seeing.
Yeah.
So Delilah Martin's getting ready to come back in for the Lady Cougars. She comes in for Taylor.
The Cougars going small here. Paige McQueen will trigger it in underneath her basket. Paige will get it in to Riley. Loses it. Stolen away by Drew. Drew outlets to Roberson. She's on the run. She'll regain the possession. Up top, gets it left side to Drew. Drew will drive. Gets it outside. Trigg for 3. Drains it. Wow. Nice shot there by Trigg. It's 34-21. Cougars 110.
Her first 3 points of the night. Cougars. I take that back. I missed. She made one of the free throws.
Yeah, she did. Yep.
So, Martin. There we go.
That's
what I missed.
There you go. Right side. She's on the run. Kicks it out. Michaela, 8-footers. She'll be shooting 2 times.
By-right auto free throws coming up from Michaela with less than a minute to go here in this third quarter, which is sponsored again by Napoleon State Bank.
So they call that one on 11.
Number 11.
That's Drew. How many she have?
That is her second.
Okay, because we'll say if she gets 4 or 5, they're in really trouble.
Yep.
Michaela shoot 2 times for the Cougars. Need to hit these free throws. First one's up. It is in and out. No good. Wow. Remains 34-21.
Michaela's been struggling on her free throws here recently from what I've seen. So, I mean,
it's confidence. You got to go up there and say you're going to hit it. Her second one's in the air, and this one is up and good.
She's the first one with double digits with 10.
35-21 Cougars. 59 seconds left here in the third. Roberson will look to bring it across for the Panthers. Roberson up top. Gets it left side to Drew. Left wing behind the arc. Drew up top to Houck. And she travels. Tell she don't play a whole lot.
No. Number 2, Payson Houck. She is only a freshman.
She looks a little intimidated out there. And Taylor Summers will come back in for South Decatur. And Paige McQueen will trigger it in right in front of the Knightstown's bench, which is not very deep. 3 girls on the bench. They must not have a JV, because you'd think you bring up some JV girls.
I'm not sure. We didn't have them on our regular season schedule this year, so we didn't actually. This is actually our first chance to see Knightstown play this year.
Will look to bring across for the Cougars left side. She does. Puckett reverses to the right side now. She's picked double team. Dribbles to the left side. Takes it baseline, kicks it underneath. Riley bends, puts it on the floor, and we're going to have another jump ball.
Knightstown will get it back.
Wow. So 30 seconds left here in the third. It's 35-21 South Decatur over Knightstown. I think we got at least 12, 15 jump balls, I'd say. Drew will trigger it in to Roberson. Roberson will be token pressured by McQueen. She'll bring it across the timeline left side. McQueen all over. Good defense by Paige, moving her feet really well. Roberson dribbles to the right side. Gets it stolen away by Taylor Summers.
And she walked.
Yep, she gets called for travel. So it'll stay Knightstown basketball.
South fans getting a little upset, but she did.
She shuffled her feet, We got a good view. We just so court. Michaela Summers back in for South Decatur, replacing Paige McQueen. Senior for senior there. How many seniors they have?
South has
Paige and
3
Michaela.
seniors.
Okay.
Paige, Michaela, Puckett, and
Puckett,
Michaela
that's
Summers.
right. Okay. Drew will trigger it in for Knightstown, down by 14 here. Cougars are up 13.5, and they added 1 so far here in the third. Bainey will dribble to the right side, and she's fouled by Riley Bench. She'll be shooting 2 times, Bainey, for Knightstown. They're pretty deep on have to go pretty deep on the bench with subs that probably don't play a whole lot.
Yeah, I was
They
going to
usually
say,
only play 5 or 6 girls.
There's subs that South does have that.
No,
for
Knightstown.
For Knightstown, yeah. They've only got 3 on the bench right now, but with one of them with 4. So
Yep, Bainey will shoot 2 times for Knightstown. First one's up. It's good.
I take that back. They've only got 2 subs left.
Yeah, I know. 2 subs.
One girl fouled out a little while ago.
35-22 hits the first. They usually don't play 7. They usually only play 6 girls.
Yeah.
So 2 of them had to step in sectional time. Second one's up. It's no good. Rebound Taylor Summers. Outlets to Martin. Martin right side. Gets a nice pass to Riley Benz. Turns. Throws it up. Can't get it. Rebound. Martin once again. She's going to be called jump ball.
It's going to go to South.
With 1.9 seconds, Cougars will have the basketball underneath.
South, we need to pass it and
they got a quick. You can
chuck it.
Yep. Set and shoot. Got plenty of time. 1.9.
But they got to be smart
quick.
And pay attention to the clock.
They got to know how much time's left. Riley Benz will trigger it in. Or the Cougars after they text her shirt in. Some refs are picky on that.
Yeah.
This guy's pretty picky on everything, I think. Seems like it.
Right.
Riley will look to get it in. Gets it in. Taylor at the buzzer. 5-footers up. Short. Riley puts it up. It's too late.
Good.
So we played 3 here at Southwestern Shelby High School. It's the Cougars 35, the Knightstown Panthers 22.
And we will be back for the 4th quarter right after this timeout.
The Start Something New event is underway at Acre Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Right now, the boys at Acre have excellent rebates and incentives on every new vehicle on the lot, with a great in-stock inventory ready for delivery. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood for a great deal during the Start Something New event at Acre Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg.
We are back here at Southwestern Shelbyville High School. Sectional action here, Class 1A, 59. South Decatur leads 35-22 over the Knightstown Lady Panthers. Seth Galt here with Randy Shetmer. We're getting ready to start our 4th quarter here in this one, which is brought to you in part by Russ Hubler Ford, offering new and pre-owned vehicles, exceptional car care, and customer service with a smile. Again, Russ Hubler Ford sponsoring the 4th quarter of this game and as for all season long here on WTRU Radio. If you're just joining us here, Seth Galt, Randy Shetmer here getting ready to start the 4th quarter. As of right now, Michaela Summers is the first girl on the floor with double-digit points with 10. And Lily Drew for the Panthers, she has 8, but has not scored any in this second half.
She hadn't. Cougars held up. They was up 12 or 13 and a half. Now remain 13 up. So just even or let them score 12 more, you still win.
Nothing was.
Nope. Cole dribbles to the right side for Knightstown to start the 4th quarter, and we got a cheap foul on Martin. Wow.
They're going to call hands on Martin.
That wasn't much contact there. That's her third. Wow. You got to let them play a little bit. If these refs had the Greensburg game, they'd be in trouble because Greensburg plays really aggressive. They're quick.
Normally, officials will warn the players, keep your hands off, but then normally after once or twice, then they'll start calling it with the hand check.
Drew has it right side for Knightstown. And we got a whistle on McQueen, I believe. Wow, they're calling everything now.
Oh, boy.
Paige McQueen picks up the foul. That's already the second team foul.
That's our 3rd.
You heard 3rd, but second team foul. Yep, 3 on McQueen. Knightstown will have it underneath the basket.
Did you see what happened underneath
No, I was watching the ball, so who knows what happened. The Cole will get it in. Look to get it in. Yet to get it in. We'll get into Roberson. She knocks it off for the foot. It goes back to South Decatur here.
Turnovers once again. We mentioned it on all night, Randy. Turnovers have been killing.
They got a ton
so
of
far.
turnovers. McQueen will get it in to Puckett in the backcourt. Puckett will bring it across for the Cougars up by 13. Just underway, 4th quarter. Puckett up top with the dribble. Gets to Taylor Summers down the lane. 5-footers up. Will not fall. Rebound. Drew once again for Knightstown. She'll get it to Cole. Cole gets it over to Roberson. Roberson pulls up from 15, left side, misses off to the right side. But there's nice rebound by Trigg. She puts it in. 35-24. Cougars up 11.
She's got 6.
7:15 left here in the ball game. Paige McQueen brings it across for the Cougars. Paige up top will get knocked away, stolen away by Drew. Drew is on the run for Knightstown. She throws it right to Michaela Summers. Let's to Puckett.
I was about to say, Randy,
Puckett gets fouled. No call. Martin has it. Guess she got shoved.
She needed a pass fake on that.
Yep. Taylor Summers kicks it left side to Puckett or McQueen.
Foul going on Drew.
Drew picks up her third, I believe.
I'm not sure.
That's a fatigue foul right there.
Yep.
She's tired. 6:51 left here in the ball game. Cougars up 35-24.
You were right, Randy. It is her third.
Her third, yep. Paige McQueen will trigger it in underneath her basket for the Cougars. Hanging on to 11-point lead. Will get it in to Puckett up top. Puckett left side. McQueen behind the arc. McQueen dribbles to the left wing. Nice pass to Michaela. And
she's fouled underneath.
And who'd they call that?
Somebody's fouled underneath.
Either Robertson or Drew. Which one they're going to call?
If it's 11, they called it on Drew.
Ooh, she's got fourth. They're in major trouble. Bainey will check in.
She's got four. I think she's got four too. I think.
We may see 4 girls on the court before this game's over here. Still got 6:44 left in the ball game. Let them play a little bit.
Yeah. I will say the last time I can remember seeing 4, even less than 4 girls on the floor, it was actually South Decatur's girls back in 2012 at Rising Sun.
Taylor Summers puts up scores for the Cougars. Makes it 37-24. Back up to 13. 6:32 left here in the fourth quarter. Robertson right side with it. Keeps the dribble going. Backs it behind the arc now. Kicks it left side and overshoots Bainey. Guess what? Another turnover for Knightstown. Man, I'm glad we ain't keeping track of turnovers. You'd be paper full. A lot of turnovers for Knightstown.
A lot of turnovers. We're probably at 30+ now.
McQueen will trigger it in the backcourt for the Cougars. Pressure by Knightstown. Gets to Taylor Summers. Taylor to Puckett, right side. Puckett will get inside to Michaela. Turns, trying to draw her 5th foul, but she scores. 39-24. Cougars up 15. 6:10 left here in the ballgame. Robertson brings it across for Knightstown. Dribbles to the right side. Robertson cut off, backs it out. Will try to find somebody. Good pressure by McQueen all over her. That's close to 5. And she comes cross court, and guess what? Another turnover. They haven't got a shot off here.
Should have been. I was close to being a 5-second call.
It sure was. So Cougars get the ball up 15. 3 straight turnovers for Knightstown. Paige McQueen will trigger it in. Has Michaela Summers open, but gets to Taylor. Drives left side, cut off. Gets Martin or McQueen. Paige to Puckett. Lobs it in, but not a very good pass. Robertson runs right in front of her, waiting on it. So she steals it. She's on the.
You've got 2 coming right there.
Left side to Drew. Yeah, you got a long 3 by Drew. Short rebound. Taylor Summers.
That's a Caitlin Clark 3 right there.
And she will look to bring it across. Nope. McQueen will bring it across for the Cougars. 5:30 left in the ball game. Cougars up 15. 39-24. Right side to Martin.
Do you see South trying to run slower a little bit?
Could slow it down a little bit. Michaela tied up. It'll be Cougar basketball. Take some time off the clock here. Or go right at him and make him foul and kick. They will run out of players.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got Drew with 4, Robertson with 3.
So McQueen will trigger it in underneath the basket for the Cougars. Up by 15 here. McQueen will look to get it in. Gets it underneath to Taylor. She's fouled, and that's it for Drew. She's disqualified. So we'll be shooting 2 free throws. And what are they, Seth?
By auto free throws coming up for.
So they're down to 1 girl on the bench here. So their top scorers out of action.
Trigg is going to come in for Knightstown.
So Lacey's gone and Drew. So 2 of the 5 starters. Trigg's got 4, don't you?
I think so. She's got 3 or 4.
3 or 4, yep. Taylor Summers will shoot 2 for South Decatur. Up 15, looking to put them up 17. She can hit both of these. Still 5:18 left in the ballgame. First one's up. It is good. 40-24. Cougars looking like they will advance to Friday night's second round action, I guess. Semifinals. They'll play the second game. Taylor's second one's up. No good. Rebound is too cold for
I was going to say, if Knightstown fouls 1 more girl out, they've only got 5 left.
Yeah,
so
Cole up
they've got to be careful.
And she throws it away. Another turnover. Puckett's on the run for the Cougars. Puckett, left side, takes it. Cut off. We'll back it right to Taylor Summers. Left elbow up top. McQueen for 3 off the mark. There's Taylor. Goes high for the rim with Puckett. Her height made good there. Martin lobs it in to Michaela Summers. Robertson with the steal again to Cole. Cole's got 2 on 1. Finds Thomas. Thomas puts it up and cannot get it. Rebound, Martin once again for South Decatur. 4:40 left here in the ballgame. Cougars up 40-24. McQueen will bring it left side for South Decatur. And we got a timeout. South Decatur, what you keep calling? Full timeout. 4:35 left here in the fourth. South Decatur 40. Knightstown 24 will be back.
We'll be back right after this.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
We are back here at Southwestern Shelbyville High School. 40-24, South Decatur with the lead with a little over 4.5 minutes to go in this game. South Decatur 4.5 minutes away from making it to their third straight sectional semifinal in the last 3 years, Randy.
Yeah, they're doing well tonight, and that's nice. And they got to hold on tonight. The next night, they got a good shot to win and to play either Walden, which they beat in Southwestern, both of them pretty handily. So.
Yeah, the only teams that South lost to and that's in our section was Morristown and North Decatur twice.
They're the opposite bracket, so.
But then, you know, as we mentioned earlier, South hadn't played Tri-Et this year, and we hadn't played Knightstown at all either. But Tri's eliminated, and
Cougars almost eliminating Knightstown pretty much. You know, McQueen will trigger it in. Right front of the scores table, gets into Michaela Summers left side with it. Michaela hands off the puck. It drives baseline, throws it up. Cannot get it. Rebound is to Taylor Summers. She'll kick it up to Puckett. Puckett right side to McQueen. McQueen dribbles right side, gets to Taylor Summers. Right corner, drives baseline, cut off. Trigg almost picked her fifth foul up, and they'll up in Michaela, but there's Bainey steals it. Gets to Robertson. She'll bring it across for Knightstown. They got a lot of work to do and not a lot of time to do it. A little over 4 minutes, down 16 points. Trigg has it left wing behind the arc, or underneath. Robertson double team. Robertson will dribble once, gets Bainey in the corner up top.
Bounces off her face. That's a backcourt violation.
She's got a lot of turnovers. She's not seen the court much.
And she's one of the other freshmen on the team other than Trigg, so.
I don't think she's got a lot of varsity experience, it looks like.
I don't think so. Riley Benj back in for South Decatur. Less than 4 minutes to go in this one.
Cougars up 40-24.
Looks like Puckett's going to inbound it from the Knightstown fan base.
Yeah. Which they got a decent crowd there.
Yeah.
Puckett will get it in to McQueen in the backcourt. Page will bring it across. Picked up by Thomas. Drives to the left. Backs it out. Takes some time off the clock. Page dribbles to the right. Backs it out and gets to Puckett. Right side. Puckett inside to Taylor Summers. Turns. Kicks up to Michaela at the foul line. Right. Left side to McQueen. Over to Riley Benj. Left wing. Back to McQueen.
I think they heard you, Randy.
Yeah.
Slow it down.
She'll back it out.
High percentage shots.
Yep. McQueen. Right side to Michaela Summers. Backdoor layup only.
Yep.
McQueen will be double teamed at the half court line. Dribbles to the left. Gets it underneath the Puckett. Puts it up and layup only. She misses. There's Michaela. Puts it up. She'll be shooting one. She scores. Has a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. And Seth Waterley.
Byron Auto free throw.
The 3:11 left here in the ballgame. That should pretty well do it here.
Michaela's got 14 in this one so far.
Good strong take.
Over her average.
And we got, is that 5 on? Who's that foul on? They don't even know who. Oh, my goodness.
We don't know who the foul was called on.
Who'd they call on? Bainey, I think. I thought Bainey fouled her, but.
Let's see.
No, they called on Robertson.
That's her fourth.
Wow. Okay. Michaela try to finish the old-fashioned three-point play for the Cougars. Shots up, and it is no good. Rebound is to Hauk. Hauk's on the run for Knightstown. Gets it to Trigg. Trigg. Left side to Bainey. Bainey. Back over to Hauk. Hauk. One dribble. Right side. She gets it back to Trigg. And Trigg is fouled.
Going to get called for the foul on that
That's
one.
only the 13th foul in South Decatur here. 2:57, all that's left in the ballgame. Cougars up 42-24 over
Knightstown has to be careful. They've got 2 on the floor with 4 fouls right now.
And already 2 out. So
2 out. So
we'll see if they end up with 4 here. Bainey will trigger it in for Knightstown. Bainey, right in front of the scores table, will Get it stolen away by Riley. Riley's on the run. She gets it knocked out. It'll stay Cougar basketball. So we'll have it underneath the basket with 2:52 left here in the ball game.
Great steal by Riley. Just could not finish the execution. Nope. Thankfully, it was last touched by the Lady Panthers.
McQueen will trigger it in for South Decatur. So McQueen will look to get it in. Gets into Taylor Summers. Taylor back to McQueen, right side. Backs out to the left wing, up top, Puckett, right side. Summers has it. Michaela, right side. Puckett dribbles up top. Gets into Michaela, knocked away, stolen away by Bainey. Bainey's on the run for Knightstown. Can't get a shot off. She finds Thomas, and she's fouled by Puckett.
That's her 4th.
So that's the 14th foul in South Decatur. Still 2:32 left here in the game. Still 42-24 South Decatur over Knightstown here. The next one to put Knightstown in the bonus here.
Both teams without a foul to give remaining in this game. Again, 2:32 remaining in the 4th quarter. If you're just joining us here, we are live at Southwestern Shelbyville High School for sectional action.
Robertson will bring it across for Knightstown. Running out of time here. They're down 18. Robertson left side with it. Now up top. Drives to the right. Will try to find somebody. Finds left side to Trigg. Trigg drives base on left side. Cut off. Double team. Gets it out to Bainey. Bainey gets it up top to Hauk. Hauk almost stolen away. Bad pass, and then we're going to have a jump ball.
It's going to stay with Knightstown.
Yep, stays Knightstown. So they'll have the basketball. Just a little over 2 minutes left here in the game. This last 2.5 minutes is going forever.
Yeah.
Cougars up 42-24. Inbounding for Knightstown will be, or for South Decatur will be Puckett. That would be Knightstown basketball.
Yeah.
Oh, Puckett was trying to sneak in, and I thought it was Knightstown. She threw me off a little bit. Haney will trigger it in for the Panthers. I was like, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Hang
on. Caught me
on.
off guard. Robertson has it up towards the half-court line. Picked up by McQueen. Dribbles to the left. Will reverse. Keeps the dribble going. Backs it out here with 1:55 left in the ball game. Knocked away. Almost stolen. Thomas has it. Drives baseline. Puts it up. Michaela with the block, and she gets called for a foul. But
wait, we saw over here. It looked like she had all ball.
She did. She got all ball. So Thomas will shoot 2 times for Knightstown. That was definitely all ball. But you're up 18 with 1:49 left in the ball game. So Thomas will shoot 2 times. First one's up, in and out, and back in. Makes it 42-25. Cougars. Yeah, from our angle, it was all ball.
Yeah.
Michaela's surprised she got a foul. I mean, it's like,
yeah.
Thomas' second one's up, also good. 42-26. Cougars up 16. Just 1:49 left here in the ballgame. Taylor Summers gets the Puckett in the backcourt. Will look to bring it across for the Cougars. Puckett, double team, almost. She gets fouled. Is that Trigg? Is that her 5th?
Let's see what the official says.
Yep,
it is
Trigg.
on Trigg.
Is that her 5th? Or is that 4 on Trigg? That might be her 4th.
That's her 4th.
Okay. So they're going to run out of players pretty soon. Puckett will shoot 2 for South Decatur. What are they?
By right auto free throws.
With 1:37 left here in the ball game.
Puckett's been playing well so far. Hasn't been gotten into the scoring column yet, but she might get him here.
She's going to get in here. She's going to hit
the free throws.
She's going to hit both of them. And nope.
Right.
So at least hit one.
Just
Reagan bench.
outside.
Reagan bench in for South Decatur, replacing Taylor Summers. One more for Puckett. Trying to get in the score column here at 42-26.
You've got the Binge twins and the 3 seniors.
Second one's up.
No good.
No good. There's Reagan.
There you
Puts
go.
it up and scores for South Decatur. Makes it 44-26.
That's her first points of the night.
90 seconds left here in the ball game. Thomas in the backcourt. Cougars up 18 here. Thomas dribbles to the right side. Keeps the dribble going. Tries cut off. Gets it up top. Hauk loses the basketball. Gets it back. Drives. Takes it in. And can't get a shot off. Trigg has it right side. I think she traveled.
Yeah.
Trigg takes it down the lane. Turns. Can't get a shot off. Robertson has it. She drives baseline. Spin move. She can't get a shot. Now she splits the defense. Puts it up. No good.
No good.
Rebound. Thomas hits the side of the backboard. She regains the possession here with 54 seconds. Ball's loose. And McQueen gets fouled.
Riley Bench with a rebound on that.
And McQueen will shoot 2 times on the other end. What are they, Seth?
By right auto free throws.
So Robertson gets called for the foul.
That's her fifth.
So she's out of the ball game.
She is gone.
So they got no subs now, but
and with
50 seconds.
Their last substitution.
And Trigg has 4, so.
Trigg has 4, oh my.
So Cole will check in.
Oh, look at this. Roy Phelps is going to come in.
So Phelps will see
She's going to come in for Michaela.
So Phelps making her first appearance.
Cougar fans with an ovation for Michaela Summer.
Yep.
She's coming out of the game with 14 points, leading scorer for this game tonight.
McQueen shoots 2. First one's good. 45-26. Cougars up by 19. She can put them up by 20. Be the biggest lead of the game, I believe.
Yeah.
So one more for McQueen. She's played a nice game, too.
Yeah.
Second one's up. Also good. 46-26. Cougars, 50 seconds left here in the ball game. Cole with Brandon Cross for Knightstown. I bet they haven't seen this 5 combination all year.
No.
Hal Kaz at right side gets knocked away by Raleigh Benj. It's
Last
off
touch
of
by
Knightstown. Guess what? Another turnover.
And it looks like
we got Murray.
Lily Murray and Liz Bennett coming in.
Bennett and Murray.
For Lady Cougars.
So Cougars going to their bench.
Brandy, listen to this crowd.
Yep. Great crowd here on a Wednesday night with the weather. So look for a bigger crowd Friday night for South Decatur. Riley Benz will trigger it in for the Cougars. Will get it in to Murray in the backcourt. Murray will look to bring it across the timeline. She gets it over to Phelps, knocked out of bounds off of South Decatur. It'll be Knightstown basketball with 37.5 seconds left here. Still, Cougars on their way to victory here.
Coming up here on WTRE Radio, here on YouTube and on AM 1330 FM 104.3. Taft Furniture post-game show coming up
Cole
in a matter of moments.
Gets the Bainey, right side. Hauk gets it over to Thomas, right side with 25 seconds. Drives baseline, kicks it out left side. Trigg, 15-footer, misses everything. Riley Benz with the rebound.
South just needs to get across the...
Bennett looks like they don't need to shoot. Trigg's trying to steal it, though. Bennett will bring it across for South Decatur. Left side to Reagan Benz with 7. Reagan will dribble and with 4. That's it. 2-1, and that's
this
it.
One is over.
Final score here at Southwestern Shelby High School. South Decatur victorious over Knightstown, 46-26.
We will be back in a couple of minutes with our Taft Furniture post-game show, and we'll talk to South Decatur head coach Kristen Hicks. We'll be back after this timeout.
Your Greensburg H&R Block is open year-round. Give us a call to discuss business services regarding your bookkeeping, payroll, taxes, or advice. 812-663-7608.
Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has some great savings on tires. Right now through the end of February, you can get up to $180 back in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And as part of the Goodyear Service Network, your repairs are covered wherever you travel. And farmers, the Goodyear service trucks come to you when tire problems arise on the farm. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg, phone 812-663-7551.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
The Start Something New event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the boys at Acre have excellent rebates and incentives on every new vehicle on the lot, with a great in-stock inventory ready for delivery. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, Dan Rubel, or Steve Garwood for a great deal during the Start Something New event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, 1407 North Lincoln in Greensburg. Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has some great savings on tires. Right now through the end of February, you can get up to $180 back in online or mail-in rebates on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And as part of the Goodyear Service Network, your repairs are covered wherever you travel. And farmers, the Goodyear service trucks come to you when tire problems arise on the farm. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg, phone 812-663-7551.
We are back here at Southwestern Consolidated Shelbyville High School, where the final score tonight, South Decatur with the win, 46-26 is your final here tonight. Seth Galt here and Randy Shetmer back with you here one more time as we are now in our post-game show, which is brought to you in part by Tap Furniture tonight. Time to go home and get in the Lazy Boy. If you don't have one, Tap Furniture has this area's largest selection of Lazy Boys. Score with the Lazy Boy this evening with Tap Furniture.
There we go.
Randy, I'll tell you what.
Nice win.
Yes, it was a nice win.
They favored what, 6?
They were favored by 8.
8 and dominated here. Won by 20 tonight. Played well.
So final point numbers as rebound numbers are trying kind of crazy. I've got Michaela Summers leading the scoring tonight for South Decatur with 14. Her sister Taylor had 7. Taylor with 9. Paige McQueen with 7. Delilah Martin with 5, and the Binge twins with 6 combined. Riley with 4. As we're getting ready to be joined by South Decatur Lady Cougar head coach Kristen Hicks.
Coach. Good job. Nice win. A little sweaty.
Same.
What, center or stand?
Good.
First of all, Kristen, it's good to see you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And big win tonight.
Yeah, it feels good. Came out with a little bit of nerves, but I felt like we settled in pretty good. Overall happy with how they played.
I think my biggest surprise out of the entire night was Delilah Martin.
Oh, man.
She picked it up.
I'm not surprised, I'll tell you that. She's that kind of player. I feel like the moments haven't scared her, and to be a freshman and come out there and not be scared, she's that kind of player. She settled in, hit some good shots for us, but her defense was huge. She has a good knack for the ball and can kind of read passes really well. I'm not surprised at all. That's the kind of just toughness and kind of player she is.
And not only that, but not just Delilah in general, but all the freshmen that's on that team. Watching them last year, winning the Mid-District Conference title last year, and then coming into this year and playing basically the same ball as they did last year has been really impressive. Yeah,
and they've I'm asking a lot of these girls, and I have to remind myself they are just freshmen. They're still learning, and these experiences throughout the whole season, and they're settled in now for big moments here, but they've stepped up really well throughout the season, and that's a testament of who they are, but also our leadership. Those girls, our seniors, they're great leaders to the younger girls, so I felt like I'm pleased with how everybody stepped up tonight.
Your third year as the Lady Cougar head coach, and this is your third straight sectional semifinal for the Lady Cougars.
Yeah.
Same game plan as tonight, going into Friday night, or something different? What's your mind?
For us, it could come down to defense for us. That's where you got to win it. And, they did that tonight, and it's always I've always been a defensive mentality coach. That doesn't change. That you've got to bring it on the defensive end. So that'll continue.
Randy and I mentioned that earlier. I'm like, if there's one coach that I've seen, it's been a while since I've seen it, because I've been a part of the girls program and even our boys program for the last several years. And the biggest thing I've always tried to tell the girls is defense.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I feel like in the last few years we haven't had that up until this year, the year before, and then when you first started.
Yeah.
And it's been really great to see, especially with what we've got on the roster this year.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you're going to have moments where your offense isn't working and, buckets aren't going to fall, and that's going to happen. But if your defense is consistent, then you're giving yourself a chance in the game.
So Friday night, 7:30. Who would you rather face Friday night? Would you rather face Waldron or would you rather face Southwestern Shelby?
I don't care. I don't care. At this point, we've been here before, and we're not satisfied for just getting there anymore. Those first couple years, we're kind of building momentum in our program. We're not satisfied now. Now, we're looking to win. I don't care who it is.
I completely agree with you with that. So, well, Coach, we thank you for joining us up here tonight, and great win once again tonight. And let's go get them on Friday.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it. All right. Hey, thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you. All right, South Decatur head coach Kristen Hicks joining us here, as that about wraps things up here on WTRE Radio. We don't want to let everyone know, Randy and I will be back here on YouTube tomorrow night. It will not here at Southwestern Shelby. We're going to be covering South Decatur boys action tomorrow night.
Going to Morristown, so we'll go to the Yellow Jackets, home of the Yellow Jackets. Cougars, I'm not sure what their record is, boys, do you?
I'm not sure what their record is either. I looked earlier, but I can't.
Gotcha.
For the life of me, I couldn't tell you. I know we're 4-11.
4-11,
but I didn't want to mention, those of you that have heard what's happened. It's a tough situation, but as far as what I've been able to see, whether it's just this year or in years past, it doesn't matter how well our team has played or how bad our team has pleged. Our boys are still going to come out and play 110%, whether they win or lose the game.
I had to do the game Friday night. It was my first night, and yes, I got hammered by Hauser, which was legit, but I was impressed with South. I thought they played the real best they could, considering. And they got some athletes.
And, and you and I talked on the way over here tonight, and I've called a couple of games for the boys during the season, and I felt the same way. Yeah, we're young, we're experienced. Some of the players have had, multiple different coaches within their last few years playing on the varsity team. And then you get into the situation that happened last week with the resignation of Coach Terwilliger.
It's kind of shocking. So,
well, folks, we are going to get out of here. Randy and I actually are going to stay here and watch a little bit of this Waldron Southwestern game, because the winner of that game will take on the South Decatur Lady Cougars Friday night here at Southwestern Shelbyville High School, and that game will be a 7:30 start.
Approximately 7:30.
I believe both does Greensburg?
Yeah, we got the second game on Friday.
Second game on Friday.
Play South Dearborn, so I'll be there at Lawrenceburg. Well, and you guys may be here if you. You guys might come down here if Christy and them want to come down with you guys.
I'll definitely get a hold of them.
Yeah, and hopefully you guys can do this game. And I'll be doing Greensburg and South Dearborn, which on paper don't look like a matchup, but you never know.
Right.
But so hopefully both teams wish all three teams left.
Absolutely. I was getting ready to say, not just a great night in Cougar Country tonight, but a great night in Decatur County.
Yeah, the only problem is you're not going to get all three schools championship. Best you can do is two, because North and South is in the same sectional. So,
but however, North and South could play in the sectional title game on Saturday.
I got a good feeling it's going to be that. Hopefully, so
again, the schedule for tomorrow. Of course, Greensburg. I think Greensburg boys play tomorrow. So does North boys. South boys play Morristown tomorrow night in Yellow Jacket Country. And then Friday, girls basketball sectional semifinals. North will play Morristown at 6 o'clock. That'll be here on WTRE Radio. And then Greensburg will play South Dearborn. And then South Decatur will play the winner of Southwestern Shelbyville and Waldron on Friday. And that game will be approximately 7:30 as well. We're going to sign off of here on WTRE Radio, AM 1330, FM 104.3. For Randy Shetmer, I'm Seth Galt. Thank you for listening to us tonight. And Randy will be with you at Greensburg on Friday. Hopefully I'm here with Todd and Christy Friday night here at Southwestern Shelby. So for one and all, everyone have a good night, and we hope to see you on Friday. We're going to send it back to the station. Everyone have a good night.
Good night.